Today, I'm going to tell you a story about the life of Saint Augustine, Bishop of Hippo. Saint Augustine's life is a story of transformation. Born in 354 AD in Thagaste, North Africa, he was raised by a devout Christian mother, Saint Monica, and a pagan father. Despite his mother's prayers, Saint Augustine strayed from the faith in his youth, chasing worldly pleasures and ambition. He excelled in rhetoric and philosophy, becoming a renowned teacher, yet he wrestled with questions about life, truth, and purpose. While in Carthage, Saint Augustine embraced a hedonistic lifestyle and fathered a son out of wedlock. He later joined the Manichaean sect, seeking answers to life's mysteries. However, their teachings left him unfulfilled, so Saint Augustine went to Milan to search for truth. There he encountered Saint Ambrose, the Bishop of Milan. Captivated by Saint Ambrose's wisdom and oratory, Saint Augustine began questioning his old beliefs. One day, while sitting in a garden, he heard a child's voice say, "Take and read." He opened the Bible and read a passage from Romans urging him to abandon sin and embrace Christ. Overwhelmed, he surrendered to God and was baptized by Saint Ambrose in 387, alongside his son. Then Saint Augustine devoted the rest of his life to God. He then became a priest and was later the Bishop of Hippo. He wrote several books that have had a significant influence on the Catholic Church. Among them are Confessions, his spiritual autobiography, and The City of God, a work written to defend the Christian faith against critics of Christianity. Throughout his religious life, Saint Augustine struggled with his spirituality and personal guilt. But despite all that, his faith in God never wavered. In 430 AD, at the age of about 74 years old, Saint Augustine died from fever. According to some accounts, he already had physical illness long before his fever worsened that caused his death. Later, Saint Augustine was canonized and Pope Boniface VII honored him as the Doctor of the Church. He was also remembered as the patron saint of brewers, painters, clergy, and theologians. If you like stories like this, follow, like, and subscribe.